Going to be massive because if I'm not in the pub, you know me, I'm on the golf course,
I know.
Jane. And yesterday, I was given a rare treat. I got to go to the Royal Melbourne Golf Club down there in Melbourne, and I got to play the composite course, which is fully prepared for the President's Cup. And this is a bucket list thing for anyone who's ever played
special.
golf.
I know there'll be a lot of guys ruining you right now and saying, oh.
Correct. It was a rare opportunity and one I relished. And I was the guest of a group called ResMed, who are the official sleep health provider of the President's Cup. What exactly does that mean? Well, let's ask their CEO, Catherine Delamere. How
Hello,
are you,
Catherine.
Hi, I'm actually the general manager.
General manager.
But we'd like
Pardon me.
we've just promoted you.
Thank you. I
well
appreciate
done.
that.
You
Yeah,
seem like you
one
should
day.
be CEO.
Climb the ladder.
I like you very much,
I love
yes.
it, I love it.
Straight to
So
the
how
top.
does it work? The official sleep health provider of the President's Cup. You
tell us
keep
what
everyone
that
awake
means.
on course? or
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, absolutely. I mean, we're so excited because it means, people don't realise if they don't get a decent night's sleep, you're just not performing at your best. And that's mentally or physically. And on the golf course, I think you probably need both.
Indeed. So you're talking to someone who fell asleep in the dentist's chair.
So it's easy. It's easy for Mick to fall asleep whenever we travel together, and he just gets on a flight. He's out before we're even taken off.
However, I do every so often, like once a month, get insomnia or something like that. So what do? Coach people how to sleep properly or...
All sorts. It could be anything from basic sleep hygiene tips about, trying to go to bed at the same time every night, or
3 in the morning.
You're 3 in the
3 in the
morning, or someone like yourself, if you're saying you fall asleep pretty easily, that could be, it could be a greater sleep issue that you might.
If you're nodding off.
How many hours
Sure.
sleep do you need per night per person?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, when you say per person, it's different for everyone. The average, kind of general rule would be 7 to 9 hours, but some people can manage on less than that. Some people need.
So there's a lot
more.
of people who say, like Obama, there was a few presidents and high-powered people, Maggie Thatcher, I only need 4 hours sleep. Now, as everybody has researched it, we found that that's not true. They can't perform at their best even at that. They get by on it, but you're still not performing your best. How do you help that and encourage it? Do you use any products to help it?
Yeah, we've got a multitude of products. I guess anything from tea. There was a little box of sleep that some of the guys at the President's Cup.
You
got
don't
yesterday.
smoke that, by the way. Just better give him
A
a
little
heads up
box
there.
of tea? What kind of tea?
It was in your show bag. You probably left it somewhere.
But I guess for us, it's for anything from that, or it could go right up to a medical device that someone might need as well.
Now, sleep apnea too is another issue, but and how do we address that? And how do we help people too with their partners? What if one partner sleeps really well and the other partner doesn't?
Well, you get a divorce.
That's where you need ResMed to come on board and help relationships.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we're definitely on a mission to put more wives back in husbands' beds.
Do you get into that area of counselling where you become a voice in a relationship?
I imagine
to say,
you
this is what
do it.
you need to do?
Yeah, I think you can't help.
Wow.
When you're dealing with people's sleep, or their health, there's always discussion about their life and what else is going on. And a lot of people will actually say, thanks so much. I'm actually back in the marital bed, and that's
now.
that's huge.
I'm pretty sure that drinking a lot of alcohol at night is not a good thing.
It's not in your playbook.
That's not recommended.
It's definitely a go-to for many people.
Yes.
Actually, and we just recently did a survey. And a lot of people, when we said, what do you do to get help with the sleep, they said alcohol. It's not ideal. It's not recommended.
I knew
or
an old
ideal.
woman called Googie who was 88, and she used to set her alarm for 4 o'clock in the morning, and she would go to bed, and the alarm woke up. She'd get up, have 1 glass of beer, and go back to bed.
Is that right?
Work for
Well,
her.
there you go. That-
Times have changed. So when you
Times
say
have
8 hours sleep a night,
Yes.
can I bank that? Can I stay up for 3 days and then sleep
And then do-
for, say, a day?
Yeah.
Is that doing me? That's a healthy way to engage
Well,
this?
I mean, I think everyone's different. And like I think Jane, you were saying before, some people can sleep 4 hours. Well, they get probably good quality sleep. Some people do. Whereas some people might sleep 10 hours and they don't get good because
So
they're stopping breathing.
you've got to aim for the
or-
deep sleep, don't you?
You want
to get the
quality-
REM. See, I know
quality
about
sleep.
this.
Ah,
I like the public transport sleep. When you fall asleep with your head starts.
And you miss your stops.
That's not a good one. Okay, how can people find you or be aware of what
Yes.
you're doing or track you down? What's the process?
So we have a great new website, resmed.com.au. We've been around for 30 years though, but we've just sort of revamped on how people can get information.
And this is a huge deal to be on board with the President's Cup. You haven't
Yeah.
started baby
Congratulations.
steps here. This is
You've
huge.
jumped right in at the deep end.
We have.
How exciting.
It's super exciting, and I
Indeed.
can't wait. It's only about 3 weeks away now.
It's going to be a load of fun. Thank you again for looking after me yesterday. I
Yes.
do appreciate that.
Yeah, thank
and
you.
this,
I'm going to look
is
into
a
this.
big,
Very
is a
interesting.
big deal. I mean, Jane puts me to sleep between the hours of 4 and 6
See,
every
this
day.
is what I have to deal with every day.
I'll be okay. For a while. Thanks, Catherine, for
Catherine.
coming in.
Coming up,
Good on you guys.
Lee Sales.
Kennedy Malloy are back soon.